We are live.
Oh shit! Alright then. Hello and welcome everyone, or should I, an emphasis on one, to not campaign 2, not campaign 3, not even the Christmas special, but the very ultra exciting Monty one shot, to bridge the gap. I am your out of practice dungeon master Jack Corey. With me is the illustrious Aiden Mondres, who last we left off was the Pop in Snap, Crackle, and Pop. I guess I'll get a little recap. Everyone died except for Monty, as he was transported to the new continent, and that's where we last left off. As we kind of begin his new journey. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get started. A lot will be being debuted here. A lot will happen.
I'm
We're
frightened.
going to be starting somewhere a little familiar. Monty, you sit in a very calming, nice cabin. It's back in Seiren. It's cool. It's not somewhere you remember, but it's somewhere that feels like home. As out through the door, in a little coat, enters Macy with a bunch of wood. As she says, "It's fucking cold out there."
You carried all that yourself?
Yeah. I think the process of events was you said, "I'll go get wood," and then I said, "Ha ha ha, you already have wood," and then I awkwardly left, but then I went to go get the wood, and oh god, and she drops it down. It's so much stuff.
I'm not going to impede on your jokes, but you should not try to carry out that yourself. Here.
Yeah.
I go over to help her out with carrying it to wherever she's taking it.
Thanks. But I had help as the door opens and your sister Wanda also enters, saying, "Yeah, this one is not that good at lifting things," as she's carrying easily twice the amount of wood she has. And also the sex jokes. Jesus Christ, I get it. You're boning my brother. It doesn't mean you have to throw it in my face all the time. She drops some wood too. Anyway, how's the cooking coming?
The cooking? Oh, yes, the cooking. Not my strong suit, I will tell you. Not my area of expertise, but
Well, isn't that obvious? As Macy turns and is like, I want your sister to like me so badly. Be warned, I will be degrading you just to make her approve of me.
Oh yes, that makes two of us. Well, I should probably check on the soup.
As they both kind of blink at you twice and are like, okay.
Okay.
And as you begin to head over, you hear a knock on the door.
Alright, I go open it, I guess.
You see a mailman, but it's not the usual Arakokra mailman. It's a pretty tall, slender person, a male with, I almost said slender man, and then I stopped myself. So, there we go. He has his little hat on. He says, "Got a delivery for you," as he hands you a package.
Hardly expected. Do you know what it is?
No, but I've been carrying it so long, the anticipation's kind of burning in me. Can you open it for me?
Right. Well,
Just so
thank you.
I can see what it is. What I've been carrying this whole time.
Sure, that's fine. I open the thing.
It's empty. And as your eyes kind of rise up to the mailman, he looks strangely familiar as he smiles, and he looks at Macy and Wanda, and he looks at you and he says, "Do they know, by the way,
What?
that you let them die?" As you wake up on the floor.
Oh no.
"Hey!" Robin says, looking at you. "You passed out right after my son said, 'Are you from Seiren?' That's weird. Now he's running around saying that you're from the goddamn other continent." As he says, "The Skyman! Woo!" As he starts Joker dancing behind you. Woo!
I'm sorry. How the hell did I get here?
You crashed into my farm, and then I brought you to a bed.
I crashed
You've
into
been
your
sleeping
farm.
there for like a week now.
That makes sense. That's about what I expected. I fell from the sky into your farm. What country are
Do
we
you
in?
often do that, by the way? Is that a common thing?
Uh, where I come from, no, but I really don't know where I am right now. What
Where
country
he
is it?
comes from, Mom! Where he comes from! Oh my god, not every human is from the other continent. Just because they're rare doesn't mean that we don't see humans. You're our neighbor,
There's
Tony, he's a human.
There is no other
Oh,
continent.
God.
I know this, but I'm from Leston, and this does not look like Leston.
Hmm?
The country.
Is that a town?
Leston? Like the biggest country, second biggest to Nocturne, I guess.
What the? Oh god, you hit your head hard. Alright.
You know, I'm willing to accept that as a possibility. Would you enlighten me as to where I am?
Fine. Fine. You're in Burin, one of the most largest farming cities, with one of the largest farmers in all of Abyssal.
The largest farmers. You're a big shot around here?
Yeah, kinda good at what I do. And also, pretty good at taking in random strangers, she says, as she kind of starts like stretching in front of you, just kind of being like all a little proud of herself. You look around this house. Roll me a perception check.
I will do that. Alright, perception. That's a 12.
Monty's back, baby. Looking around this house, yeah, it's pretty well kept. This is like a guest room from what you can look at, but like kind of looking through the door and we can see outside, this is a single mother, no doubt about it. And this woman works her ass off. It's kind of the vibe you're getting. That son of hers looks like a nice kid, but a piece of shit. As you kind of look around the house, that's the vibe you get. So definitely, there's no other parents in the picture.
What do I remember right now? Like, do I remember everything that happened in Nocturne?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, saving throw, okay.
Yeah, why not? We'll boost it.
It's fair, that is quite boosted. 18.
Yeah, as you kind of clutch your head, you remember the words of Perk. So what happened from your perspective was Perk's, you all held hands and Perk said, the person you want to escape is the person who will escape is whoever you want it to be. 1 second, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 2 seconds pass. Boom! You are flung out. And then black, and then you wake up here.
Right, well, you said your name was Robin, yes?
Yes, Robin. Nice to meet you.
My name's Monty. I greatly appreciate your hospitality, but I really should get going. I have places to be.
That's not unfair. Well, best of luck. Hopefully you don't fall through the sky again.
Yes, I hope so too, and good luck with your son, or whatever it is.
No! Whee! Whee!
Alright, so I guess I head out of there.
Yeah, you walk out, and this is not any place you've ever been. So you are currently, and from what this lady said, the country of Abyssal. The closest thing I could compare it to would be Nocturne, but it's very different. Whereas Nocturne was kind of dark and kind of it looks like it was burnt. This place looks like it's in the process of being burnt, as there's just kind of volcanoes and like flowing fires like all around you. Definitely, looking at it, a country of tieflings. As you kind of look around, you were told that Burin is one of the largest farming cities. This is not Burin. You are out, from looking at it, you're somewhere outside of Burin, in like a little kind of small town, like the South Lake to its Dallas.
Okay. I'm in the suburbs, I see.
Does Monty say that too? I'm in the suburbs, I see. Boonies.
I wouldn't know the suburbs unless I took a wrong turn. I guess I guess I'd go to where people were, so do I have any sort of cues or clues as to where I'd find people?
There's houses all around you. There seems to be a good amount of tieflings kind of hustling and bustling around here.
Alright, I just go and stop one of them, I guess.
You kind of find a tiefling man who's in the midst of something. Is kind of the closest one to you as you kind of stop him as he turns to you and says, "Can I help you?"
Excuse me, sir, I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sure you're very busy, and
Yeah.
I'm sure my questions will likely come across as strange, but I just need a simple answer. It's for a survey, you see.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool. What is it?
What is the name of the town that we are currently in?
Piken. It's
Okay.
always been.
Piken, yes,
Something
great. Just wanted to make sure you knew. And the
Check for you.
country that Piken is in?
Abyssal.
Abyssal, yes. And finally, last question, I promise. I know you have to get back to work. The continent that Abyssal is on.
What? You're in Lazarus, my man.
Lazarus, yes. It's just a little geographical awareness survey. Run by King, Emperor, Queen, just run by somebody. Thank you.
Sounds like it. Are you... What's this survey for? I mean, these are questions 2-year-olds can answer. Except for my 2-year-old. He's,
I am but the messenger. I just do what I'm told. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay. As he just kind of keeps walking.
Where the hell am I? I guess can I cast Produce Flame?
Yeah, sure. You produce a flame.
Hello? You in there?
No response.
Master? Sir? Oliver? Oh, damn.
It's weird that he's not coming out. But as you produce the flame like you normally do, and you look deep inside yourself to try to find your master, definitely, without a doubt, you're not without a patron right now. Usually he kind of exists within you, within your soul, your heart. It's still there. But he's not coming out, which is weird.
Right, well, I guess I'm on my own. Now I can get to Piken. Can I look around for something like
You're in Piken. That's what you were told.
Oh, well, what was the name of the
Burin.
Burin. Yes, okay. Can I try to find some sort of library or somewhere that might have a map?
Sure, roll me an investigate check. You were trained by a legend doing
I
this.
was. I have a +3 in this now, other than a -1. 15.
15. Wow. Yeah, you find a nearby library. As there's a older tiefling man with kind of spectacle glasses sitting at the front desk, being kind of writing on some papers. He looks up at you and he says, "Hello. How may I help you?"
I feel like I kind of just stare at him for a second, a little bit in thought. But then I'm like, yes, I'm looking for a map of some sort.
A map? Of what? This town? The country? The continent?
I think I could do with a map to Abyssal.
A map? Abyssal, eh? Alright. Shouldn't be too hard. As he pulls out a map of Abyssal. I'll send you it. This one is not marked with any of the cities, because I didn't... But let's pretend it is. As I'll DM you...
Hey, if you wanted to railroad me to a specific map, you could have done that. Is this on Discord?
I DM'd it to you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Checks out. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
One more question.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Saren?
No. Can't say that I have. Is that a friend of yours?
No, just curious. Thank you for the book. I make sure to bring it back.
Of course.
Alright, so I guess I leave and try to work my way to... I know it doesn't have the cities on it, but would I, like...
Yes, you can find Burren from where you are right now.
Alright, so I guess I start on my... Is it, like, within walking distance?
Looking at it, yeah, should be.
Alright, I guess I try to walk to Burren then.
As, yeah, you begin your walk. This country is like nothing you've ever seen before. The thing about Seiren was, while there were predominant races and certain like less than humans, and current dwarfs, elves, shit like that, here it's definitely predominantly tiefling, and weirdly, it's kind of made for them. Like, it's not like it's tiefling based on population, but this is like a tiefling country. Whereas, like, Kern, it just kind of had to do with more of population, and there was maybe, like, 60% elves, 40% the rest. This is, like, 80% tieflings, and not for bad reason, because, objectively, this is a tiefling, like, space. Just with, like, the crackles of the fire as you step, like, below your feet. As this is not really a place for a human.
What's the climate like? Is it, like, cold?
Hot.
Very
You're
hot.
in, like, yes, you're in a volcanic place. It's...
Let it be
like,
known then for all of our loyal fans drawing fan art out there. I've taken off my jacket and I'm like kind of tying it around my waist here.
Your 8-pack briefly is visible as you keep walking. But eventually you do arrive in Burren.
Okay.
Burren is definitely a farming town, as you can see. It looks like Robin had her farm kind of adjacent to it to kind of have a lot of exports, but to kind of control the farm for Piken. Whereas Burren is, it's just a bunch of competing farmers from the looks of it. And as you enter the town, the two tiefling guards in front look at you and say, state your business, sir.
Yes, I'm just visiting from Piken.
Not a lot of humans around these parts, eh?
Yes, a friend of mine, Robin, owns a farm there, so I'm just...
Oh, shit! You're friends with Robin?
Yes, I just came from her farm.
Wonderful woman. Tell her we send her our best regards, eh? As they kind of stand aside for you.
Will do, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So what do I see when I'm going into this town?
Bustling merchants, farms, and shit. It's a smaller. It's on the smaller side of a town, and it's just a lot of people clamoring with like farms and stuff. This doesn't seem like the greatest indicator
how do you
of
spell
what
the
a
town
town
name? I just want to...
Of Burren? Yeah, let me send it.
Okay, Burren. Okay, thank you.
Burren and Piken. Yep. And as you enter, there's a tavern kind of to the left of you, and almost as on cue, the doors fling open, and you watch as a man is flung to the ground. The first human you've seen here. My sides! Oh, fuck!
Oi, are you alright?
Yeah, they're just not a really big fan of my expertise.
Can I help him up?
How are you doing?
Alright, as I'm helping him up, I'm like, I don't think we should be worried about me. Why'd you get kicked out of the tavern?
Huh? Oh, they weren't particularly big fans of my music. I'm an aspiring musician, but I've worked as a travel guide my whole life, and I thought, fuck it, give up that life and start strumming.
Okay.
As he begins singing, but like really flatly, just like, I am a man.
Just a moment.
Okay.
Your music is very good. I
know
see that they don't quite respect your talent, but you said you were a travel guide?
Yes, I am an expert travel guide.
Good. I have a question.
Yeah.
Does the name Seiren mean anything to you?
I think my cousin might have had that disease.
I'm going to take that as a no, then. Alright.
Well, I don't like to work as a travel guide anymore, but seeing as they don't really appreciate my musical talents, if you ever need someone to guide you in this wonderful place we called home, I would happily do so.
I just might take you up on that. See, I'm trying to get home, but in all honesty, I'm really not sure where to start.
if you're trying to get somewhere, I can get anyone anywhere. Lurie, by the way, as he extends his hand.
Nice to meet you, Lurie. Name's Monty.
Well, the pleasure is all mine. As getting a better look at Larry, this is about a 35-year-old man, definitely decrepit in his like for a 35-year-old, he looks like he's been through it. He's a travel guide, so he's got kind of like scars all around him and his cuts, with like a little half stubble going on and like a receding hairline. But he's got a lot of pep in his step, and definitely seems like an energetic type. As Larry, yes. Well, where are we trying to get here? I got kicked out of that tavern. I could take you to another one, and we can make a game plan, and I'll figure out how to get there, eh?
Sure, that sounds good. Is there a Biggie Piggy around here?
Of course there is, as he runs with you.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, let's go to fucking Biggie Piggy then.
As he runs with you to the Biggie Piggy.
Alright. So.
And as you end up, you're outside of a pig stable, and there's just a large pig. As he says, "Look at that! There's Biggie Piggy."
I meant more along the lines of the restaurant.
You want to eat him? He says, pointing at Biggie Piggy.
No, difference of culture, I guess. But, anyway, just take me somewhere with good drinks.
Yeah! Let's go to the Piggy Biggie. As he runs with you. I knew you guys were gonna hate this.
Oh, there's no you guys, but I hate this enough for the whole party. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, well they're all gonna watch this afterwards and be like, ugh. As I'm just gonna send a picture of a pig in Jack's campaign so they think it's yeah, let's go with that. That's what Biggie Piggy looks like. As you guys end up in the Piggy Biggie, as he table for two, please. As they say, yeah, whatever, Larry, come on. As he says, I am an expert negotiator. As he sits down at a table with you, and he says, all right, let's figure this out. As he sets down a map in front of you, you are the first person other than Luke who designed it to see the map of Lazarus.
Too long.
Sorry.
It was like 2 minutes. I was like, he's been a minute. Alright, anyway.
Yeah, I had to get all my laundry, and I had a lot. Just because I let my laundry build up.
Fair.
Alright, are we recording again?
I never stopped it. I'm just gonna edit it out.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Alright, so where were we?
So, open your Discord. Lurie sets down a map. And looks at it, and you kind of, if you like, will adjust it. If Monty adjusts in his seat to kind of get a better look at it, this is not Seiren. Which, if you haven't put it together at this point, I'm sure he has. Looking at it, even with like a 9 in intelligence, you see a collection of 6 countries that you are not familiar with. As he looks at it and says, "All right, where are we trying to get?"
At this point, I couldn't tell you. Well, what I'm trying to get is home, but home is not here.
You live on like an island or something nearby?
You said you hadn't heard of Seiren. Have you heard
No.
of another continent other than, what is it, Lazarus?
Wait. Yeah. Mark, he says, yelling over to someone as he turns up. Mark's a conspiracy theory buff. What'd you say the name of the other continent was? As Mark, a tiefling, just sits there and says, people in my community believe it's called Seiren. As Lurie nods and says, so I get it. You're a conspiracy theorist. Interesting. Wow.
I am not a conspiracy theorist. I came here from the other continent. I've been here for like a week. Most of that time I've been asleep.
Sure.
Oh my
It's just a little hard to believe. That's all. He's gonna make an insight check on you. Let's see how he does. Rolls a 9. Look. I don't know. Are you willing to pay me if I help you get to this Saren place?
Sure, I mean, I have decently deep pockets, at which time I dig into my pockets and I realize that I just spent most of my money buying Baron, an expensive piece of armor.
That's true! Now he's dead!
So yeah, I have like 17 gold right now. I am not... I had like 117 before, and then he tried to splooge, and I was like, the campaign's almost over, but I'll if I just... Because I ended campaign 1, Cliff had like 300 gold, and then a bunch of like malachite that he could have sold for like 50 gold a pop, and I never spent it, and I've regretted it ever since, so I didn't want to make that mistake again. But here we are.
You didn't know you'd be the only person reprising their character.
I didn't know anyone would.
Yeah, I was a little ambivalent about it. Well, I didn't know it'd be you, to be in my defense.
Well, that's what I get for metagaming, it's fine.
I would have had a strong prediction, but...
Hear that, Luke? This is what happens when you metagame.
Yeah, Luke, little baby bitch.
Don't do it.
Little bitch baby. You better stop! As, God. Alright. How do you plan to get to the other continent? How do you plan to get to Saren?
I was hoping that somebody here could assist me with that, but since nobody seems to know it exists, I suppose that'll be left to me. I will ask you this. Of all these countries here, is any of them, like, the capital?
Okay. Here's the thing. Strawn kind of used to be, I guess I should say. Since then, though, not really. Their empire has been a little mysterious because it's a wooded country. Most of it's a deep forest, with the center being the populous area. So it kind of dropped the whole emperor of the continent kind of shtick, and since then it's been a self-sufficient place.
So I see. Anywhere that's more of a port country where I could find a boat?
Oh, yeah! Well, if I'm believing the conspiracy theories about the other continent, there is a country, but it's not this one. He's just looking at the map. Now, people believe, based on what we've done what people have done in their research towards the theory of the other continent, that it would not be, and he's pointing to the abyss, the right side of Abyssal, on this side. It would instead be, as he moves his finger over to the left of Genos, over here, on the other side of the continent.
So that's where I'll have to go?
Yes, if you wanted to go there by boat, which, again, I don't think is possible, but if you know something I don't, hey, muchacho, I'm just here to get you across the continent, eh?
I suspect I know a lot of things you don't, and that seems like it's going to be my downfall.
Okay, stranger, thanks for insulting me.
Hey, I'm just from a place that you're not, and I really don't know how I got here, but I hope to find out.
Well, what do you last remember? Why am I entertaining? Oh, fine. I'm gonna pretend, even though I don't think I believe you. I'm just gonna as long as you pay me, I'll operate under the assumption you're telling the truth. So, what was the last thing you remember?
The last thing I remember. I was in the country of Nocturne, the eastmost country on that continent.
Okay.
I was in a sort of space that I couldn't really describe, with several friends of mine and a powerful being named Perk. She was there, and she said that one of us, who we wanted to survive, would make it out of there. And next thing I know, I wake up in some farm, and then this woman, Robin, she tells me that I am in a place called Lazarus, and nobody here seems to know anything about where I come from, so I suppose that I've just had to come to the realization that there are two continents, but it'll be tough making anyone believe me on that front.
Fuck it. Doesn't seem like you're lying to me, so either you're very delusional, or you're telling the truth, and either way you're paying, so...
Can I roll persuasion on that?
Sure.
Persuasion. One of the few things I'm good at. An 8.
Let me amend that statement. I don't think you're telling the truth, but again, if you're paying me, I'd be happy to take you to Genos. I mean, it's not impossible. And, I've done worse jobs.
Who's in charge at Genos?
It's complicated. There are 4 tribes of the Genasis there, one for each element of Genasi, and they kind of all 4 have equal stake in the leadership. However, they're always in some kind of weird power vacuum and struggle. It's a whole thing.
Who's in charge of the port?
He says, kind of like referencing the map. Well, probably be the northern. You could probably your best bet would be the Northern Water District.
I see. So I want to find. What I'm looking for is who's in charge of the Water Genasi, or the Northern Water District. If I could talk to them, then maybe I'd be able to get somewhere.
Yeah, Gillis. It shouldn't be impossible to talk to Gillis. He's a pretty chill dude.
Well then, Gillis is who I want to find.
Alright then. Looks like it's travel time, eh? You and
So.
I!
You can believe me or not. Oh, you're frozen. Oh, no, we're good. You can believe me or not believe me, but all that's important to me is that I get where I need to be, so.
Okay then. I'm not quite sure if you're telling the truth or not, but I don't really care as long as I get paid. Getting you there will run. It's a cross-country trip, and I'm going to be guiding you, so by the end I'll be asking for 100 gold.
100 gold, eh?
Mm-hmm. You can pay after I get you there.
I could. Say, is there any decent work around these parts?
I'm sure this place is hiring.
This place is hiring. And
The Piggy Biggy.
The Piggy Biggy, yeah. Oh god, do I want to work at the Piggy Biggy? Do I want to sink that low? I might pass on that. I don't quite have the money right now, but I'm sure that I'll be able to make something work in the next few days.
Fair enough. Well, whenever you have the money, just hit me up.
Alright, where can I find you?
He slides you a slip of paper with his address. Just hit me up right there. Or if you just want to hang out. It's nice to see another human for a change. Anyway, he stands up.
Alright, well, I guess I have to find somewhere to stay, don't I? What's the time?
Yeah. It's approaching night.
Approaching night. Alright, I guess I look for somewhere like an inn or hotel.
Hell yeah.
Somewhere on the inexpensive side, though.
That is fair. As you arrive, roll me an investigate check to look for something good and inexpensive.
I see. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna head in.
Can you roll me an investigate check
Oh, investigate.
to try to find
I
a
see.
place?
Okay.
Yeah.
A 10.
Cool. You find a place called the Cozy Farmer, which says cozy, so should be an inn, hopefully. As you step in, there's a farm, like a tiefling with like a little farmer hat on, and the horns are like sticking out of the farm hat. It says, "Well, hi there. How can I help you?"
Hey, I'm looking for some place to spend the night, an inn of sorts.
Well, this is an inn, technically, but we do try to give people the farmer experience. So instead of beds, we got barrels of hay.
Barrels of hay.
Barrels of hay.
I've had worse. What will it warn me?
Barrels of hay.
What?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. 5 gold a night.
Alright, that's doable, and I hand her 5 gold pieces.
Well, thank you very much, sir. Get on in there.
Alright.
As you were given a room key in a room. Do you sleep for the night?
First I want to sit on my barrel of hay.
Barrel of hay.
And I cast Produce Flame again.
You call a fire as it crackles in your hand. With it, there's this hope and this desire to see a familiar face, to see someone from the other continent. And for a brief moment, you feel like there's something on the other side reaching out to you. But its hand beckons away as you are not quite able to make contact with your old master just yet.
Damn.
But right before the fire burns out, in common, a message flies across the flames, ever so slightly, ever so visible, and it reads, "Do you hate me?"
What? What does this mean? Do I hate you? Master? Is it still there?
It flies across like a so it's gone.
What was that? Was that Sir? Oh well. I'll think about it tomorrow. And I go to sleep.
Well, you have nightmares. You have visions of your friends, your family, everyone in that battlefield that was left behind, burning. And you get the feeling that this is something that that'll take a while to kick. As like the words of Perk echo in your mind that in leaving, the people who remained have passed on. And as you wake up, without even quite realizing how or why, because dreams kind of fade to the back of your mind, there are tears streaming down your face. You're not quite sure how they got there. But you also get the sense that this is not something that will be going away anytime soon.
Oh, God. How am I going to make this right? Why am I the one who had to survive? It could have been anyone else. It could have been Hux. It could have been Macy. She could have lived. I can't let this be in vain. I have to do something, but what? How am I supposed to take on the Dreamer all by myself? I suppose I must just press on. And I leave. I just get ready and I guess I leave and look for work.
As you step outside, you look to the ground, and it's weird because there's almost this weird residue of like a footprint. Alright. Just this large footprint on the ground, and you're not quite sure how it got there. But there's like some energy residue from it. Do you investigate?
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check on that?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Oh, something good. A 16.
You're not quite familiar with what this is. But as you kind of reach for it, it kind of shoots out of your, like outside of your grasp, and something happens as it shoots to your head, and you're, as you, for some reason, know that Lurie is in danger right now.
Do I still have this address slip on me? I take out that.
Yes.
Try to find the place.
Cool. You run to this apartment complex. Yes, I'm gonna change our music. Ooh, is this good? Oh, good enough. This is for you, Daddy-O. As you rush to the apartment, you reach the door and open it, and there's a lady sitting at the front saying, "Hello, how are you doing, my good sir?"
Laurie, where is he? I need to find him.
Who?
Laurie, he stays here?
I don't believe that there's a Lurie here, my good sir. She puts down the notebook and starts flipping. Yeah, no Lurie in our records.
This address, and I take out the paper with the address on it. This is here, right?
I do suppose that is here, sir, but no one's lived in room 206 for quite a while now.
Bring me there. I need to look inside.
Sure thing. As she takes you to room 206, she unlocks the door with a key and kind of like motions, like she already knows there's nothing in there. But you see a full room with like things and like it looks like it's lived in. And she's like, "What the? Who the hell put their things in here?"
Can I go inside?
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
General perception check.
Yeah. Roll me a general perception check.
You ready?
Oh, he's there. How long were you waiting for? Like the
17.
This is Lurie's room, and it doesn't look like he was living here in secret either. He lived here, no doubt.
This hardly looks like a squat to me. Are you sure your records aren't just incomplete?
They shouldn't be. This is weird.
Something's wrong. Here. Have you seen anyone matching this description? And I kind of describe him to her.
I'm sorry, sir. I have none.
No humans at all have come through here.
Other than you, no.
Can I make a perception check on this woman specifically?
Yes, you can.
I'm a little bit sus.
Alright.
16.
She is not lying to you.
Down. Alright. Well, there's nothing suspicious in the room. I guess just... God, where do I go from here? Can I... Is there a window?
In the room, yeah.
Can I look out the window?
Sure. You open the window and you just see the town. There's no encroaching sense of like danger or anything. People just seem to be living their lives normally.
I must have been feeling things that weren't really there. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to cause a stir.
It's all right. I hope you find this Lurie fellow. He seems to be some kind of an anomaly.
As do I. Something still doesn't seem right.
As she picks up a notebook on the desk and opens it, she's like, you might want to see this.
Yes? What is it?
And as you walk towards the notebook, you kind of see words that could indicate that Lurie lived here. But as you look at them, the words fade away, making it a blank page.
What the hell?
She just turns and is like, it keeps doing this. There doesn't seem to be any record of a Lurie. It's just a blank notebook, but it wasn't when I picked it up, I swear.
No, I believe you. It's like he's disappearing from existence.
Yeah, that sounds about right, you hear, as a man with a cigarette stands at the door.
Who are you?
My name is none of your business, but if you do want to call me something, you can call me the Phantom. It's all right, miss. I'll be taking him from here. As she says, can I help you? No, she'll be a good friend of mine. Isn't that right?
I'm sorry.
This stands as a 6-foot-tall Earth Genasi.
Is it anything like the guy who was in my dream?
What Earth Genasi in your dream?
No, I just remember there was a tall, slender guy in my dream.
No. You recognize that person. You don't know from where, but that was a person you've met before. Anyway, this should be a friend of mine. Isn't that right? You. Come on, let's go get lunch. As he puts a big hand on your shoulder and says, all right, you are. And begins walking with you.
Right.
It's as you two begin walking, he says, "You know the victim in question?"
Lurie, yes, I came here looking for him. I was going to hire him for a job, but I had the feeling something wasn't right, so I came here and he was gone.
Damn. Looks like the hides got to him before you could.
The hides?
Shame. Here, as he kind of takes you, he's like, he looks at the the apartment and sees like a kind of restaurant area and says, "Shit, right here." And he takes a table kind of far away from everything as he sits with you. As a waiter comes up and says, "Hello, my friends. Well, what will we be having today?" And he's like, "Hey, bugger off. Me and my friend are going to be talking." "Okay. Goodbye," as he walks away. I don't know quite who you are, but it seems that you could be helpful in my investigation.
Investigation of what?
The hides. Alright, here's the thing. The hides are mysterious creatures in this continent. Now, the problem with them is that when they attack at night, you see? And after they attack, no one remembers the attack itself. They will go into a town, and they'll kill one singular person. But that next morning comes, the sun rises, and people forget. Now, I'm an exception to that rule. I remembered the hides after they attacked my hometown. But you are an even greater exception. You remember the victim.
I do. I met him at the tavern just yesterday.
Yeah, that's the problem, see? When a hide kills you, he erases you from everyone's memory.
Could it be? Is it because Sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
And don't worry about it. I appreciate it because you might be the key to me stopping these things. So whatever thoughts you got, share them with me and let's collaborate, eh?
I'll help you on one condition.
Name it.
I'll help you take down the hides, but afterwards, I need you to take me to the Northern Water District.
Take down the hides? Mate, that's a big ask. You're basically, what I'm asking you to do is kill a group of unkillable monsters. I don't need your help to take down every hide, mate. I mean, I don't think I could do that, much less with your help. But
And what is it that you want?
it's you. You intrigue me. By virtue of the fact that you remember the victim, it means your fate is directly connected to that of the hides.
The hides? Why would my fate be connected to them? I don't even know who they are.
Now that's what I want to find out. So, figured, whatever you're trying to do, I'll help you do it, because you might be the key to defeating these things.
I see. So, what's our first move?
You tell me. Again, I am here to do what you want. You see,
Well,
with you, if I travel with you, the hides might follow us, and who knows what might happen after that. I mean, we might be able to kill the bastards.
so I see. Well, I was on my way to the Northern Water District.
Perfect! I'm from Genos, as you can probably tell. I'm an Earth Genasi myself, so it's not that the Water District's in love with me, but I do know how to get there, and I could take you.
Sounds fine with me.
Right out. As he kind of steps outside. But I need you to tell me everything there is to know about you on the way there, eh?
I must say I don't know you very well, but I suppose beggars can't be choosers, that's fine.
Hey, you can choose your family, but you can't choose your friends. That's not how that saying goes. Never mind. Follow me! As he kind of brings you to a carriage with a horse with like red eyes and a completely like dark man, like everything else. He says, "This beauty is Well, since I'm the Phantom, they call this the Phantom's horse usually, but I just call him Strider. Now, he will get us there quicker than any other horse on the market, guarantee. So, as he pops into the back of the carriage, are you ready to depart?
Well, it's not like I've got anything else to do. I'm ready whenever you are, and I get in next to him.
Righty then, say goodbye to the great town that you just resided in. On to Genos, as he gives, like, as he says Genos, the horse goes and begins taking off. As I'll pull up a travel song. You know what? Jukebox. Hit me with what you got.
Oh, geez. Oh, travel music. You know what? Can we hit up the good old Vals di Fantastica?
Oh, the Monty theme?
Yeah, that's
pull it up.
It's initially meant as a travel theme, so it works.
Oh, that's very fitting. I was gonna use it anyway.
Oh, no, that's not. Hold on.
As he begins riding the horse, but after a while the horse kind of seems to get the hang of it as he says, Strider looks like he knows where to go. That's perfect. As he sits down on the carriage. Which means we can get some quality talking time. Eh?
Sorry, I'm getting this music pulled
Oh
up.
yeah, don't worry about it.
It is... I for some reason can't find the right one on an extended version, so I'm just going to have to reset it every little bit. Alright.
Alright. Now, before we begin this discussion, I have something I want to tell you, because there's an elephant in the room, something I already noticed about you. You carry yourself a different way from the rest, which means I can assume only but one thing. This guy fucks, he says. As, the horse goes, anyway, whatever your story is, I'm here to listen to it.
Well,
Cigarette?
It's been a while since I heard that one, but I suppose I should start from the beginning, eh? So, when I was born, and I guess you know...
Do you tell him your entire life story?
We're on a journey, might as well.
Well, yeah, you give him that entire story as he kind of sits there and thinks about it, so like... So, like, he has his own commentary throughout this. He's like, wait, why was Myra trying to kill the king? What connection why was Myra trying to protect the king? Like, what connection did she have to him? And then when the king died, she still tried to kill Gretchen. Like, what was the point of that?
Myra tries to kill everyone. You can't just be the motives behind anything she wanted to do.
Well, it just doesn't make sense. And then she and the Baron fucking hate each other from that, but then they get along swimmingly when they did that heist together.
Oh, I didn't even leave in the part where she kills a baby.
She killed a baby?
She did?
As you begin to tell the story, for the first time since you've landed here, it's not that the Phantom is the most pleasant person to be around. He's crude, he's a little weird. But just talking about your friends again and your adventures, it almost feels like, for a moment, that they're alive. It feels like you're laughing with the Baron again about something crude. You're running with Gretchen in a race that both of you somehow tie in after performing spectacularly. Hux is following you again, trying to find some crystal that he has no connection to. Ponton's lecturing you on the natures of religion, and Myra's just being Myra. And most importantly, it feels like Macy's still there. And as you reach the end of the story, you're inevitably reminded that everyone you've talked about, more or less, has passed on. Well, it's a damn shame. Of course I believe you. I mean, again, I just explained to you that there's giant monsters that kill people, and then people don't remember them. So, if anyone was to be an exception to the rule, it would be you, eh?
Yes, I suppose so. Do you think it has anything to do with my descent from the other continent?
No. But I bet it has everything to do with the Dreamer.
The Dreamer? Did he do something to me?
No. But your fate is directly tied to his now. I bet these hides are his monsters, you know? Now, tell me, the Dreamer seek to take over all of Seiren, right? Take over the world, become a god.
Something like that. His motives were mostly unbeknownst to me, but all I know is that he wanted to become god.
But you got out, eh? You were sent to go be protected by that perk lady. Why do you think he hasn't killed you yet?
That's a good question. Well, if I were him, I suppose if I were basically a god, I wouldn't be worried about a mere mortal and what he could do to me.
But you're a loose end, you know?
Yes.
The way I look at it, I got two theories. Number one, someone, since you've last left off, has killed the Dreamer. Or, the more likely one, number two, the Dreamer can't get to this continent. And that's why Perk sent you here.
Dreamer can't get here. Well, that would certainly make sense. I assumed Perk would have a better plan than just throw me somewhere and hope the Dreamer didn't find me.
Tell me, what is your pantheon of gods? As, I've never really said this, but you kind of list off the gods that you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of looks at you and is like, interesting. I've never heard of any of those buggers, eh? I think that Seiren and Lazarus got two different gods, and cross-contamination ain't possible.
I think so.
Yeah, that's why the Dream hasn't killed you yet. Maybe the hides are being used to break down those barriers.
So, wait. If gods can't interfere in the affairs of the other continent, how would it be that Perk was able to send me here?
I don't know! Well, it's an interesting idea. I mean, probably cost a lot of her magic, eh? She could only send one of you, or however many of you were able to be chosen. What's funny is, of all the gods you listed, I've only heard of one of them, I guess I should say. I know about the Dreamer.
Dreamer? How'd you find out about him?
Well, from what you said about your time in that place called Lyran, he existed inside people's minds before he became a god, right? There used to be a rumor of a laughing man who would toss fruit and appear in people's dreams. I think when he was in his spectral form, he was able to appear here. That's where the hides came from. But now, he uses them for control, but I don't think he's able to quite get here anymore.
So
he might be scared of you, Monty.
Scared of me? Oh, that's a pleasant
sure.
idea.
Gods are killable. Any god can be killed.
That's true. I used to read this comic series when I was younger. I think it was called God of War. Believe me, I've heard all about killing gods, but I never thought I'd do it myself.
I should hope that he stays a god.
Why's that?
Are you concerned at all that the Dreamer is a danger to the other gods of your world?
Well, I must say, I'm not super well versed on the gods of my world, so I'm not sure if the Dreamer would be able to overpower them. And I assume that those gods exist in relative harmony, so if another god came and tried to disrupt all that, I imagine they'd be able to band together.
There's this whole theory. It relies on the existence of another continent, so people don't typically talk about it. But it's the idea that the gods, in their form, if each one of them was wiped out, from Seiren and Lazarus, then the one remaining would ascend to become the new creator of existence. An omnipotent being that not only controls this planet, but the affairs of the entire universe.
So what you're suggesting is now that the Dreamer has accomplished his goal of going through the Golden Door and attaining godhood, he'll set his sights even higher in his never-ending quest for power.
Yeah. But what is his motivation?
Does he need
Well, why don't we ask your patron? Pull out that Oliver fella, eh?
Well, if only I could, but I've tried to contact him several times and he hasn't been able to appear. I got something that seemed like a message last night when I tried, but that's all. I'll try again. And I cast Fierce Flame.
As the flame is there once again, you feel the arm reaching out, but it stops. As it's a message pulls across that says, "I will grant you power, but I don't want you to see me, because then you would reject this power."
What do you mean, reject this power? Explain yourself. Sir!
I don't know. Maybe all of his brain got all scrambled in there or something. Well, we got a lot of time to talk, so let's rest for the night, but tomorrow, I'll tell you my story. As, you go to sleep, once again, nightmares, PTSD, you wake up, tears streaming down your face. As, the Phantom sits there, kind of roasting some, like, rations and getting, like, making, like, tea with, like, magic and shit. He's like, "Oh, boy! You had a rough night."
Oh, sorry. I must have had some kind of an allergic reaction in my sleep. Oh.
Yeah, it's funny because all your friends are dead and you're sad about it. Anyway, as he hands you your food. Now, suppose we're being all honest with our feelings and shit. I'll tell you about me. Wasn't always on the hunt for the hides. Only been for the last 3 years. Tell me, do you know what it's like to love someone so completely that you know that they're the person for you?
I do.
Yeah. I woke up one morning. I step out, and I feel happy. Yeah, I feel content. I feel like the world's at my oyster. But I see this large looming creature stepping away, about 10 feet tall. And I feel fear as he turns to me, but he doesn't quite want to engage. But he turns back and keeps walking, and not quite sure what it is. So I rush up back to my room, and I see pictures of me with a woman, my arm around her, but she fades from them, one by one. I look at my finger and I see a wedding ring. I do some research and I learn about hides, and I was in love. And he killed her. And the worst part of it is, I don't even know her goddamn name.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I just think maybe if I can kill them all, maybe I can get my memories back.
I hope you can.
Yeah, well, I was chasing them on a lead, and I heard some commotion in the town we were in, and I found you. You might be the best thing to ever happen to me.
Well, as flattering as that is, I'm afraid I don't exactly know how to help you.
Well, again, I think as long as I help you, you'll help me. If my theory is correct, and I do think it is, I'm pretty smart, I think the hides are connected to the Dreamer.
And the Dreamer is connected enough to me to where I could give you some insight.
Maybe. I also think that the Dreamer's connected enough to you that the hides will be coming after you. That means if I stick around long enough, I can kill a few of the buggers.
Well, that would make sense. It's hardly my luck to walk into a town, make a friend, and then immediately, boom, the hides immediately eradicate him from existence. It makes sense if they were after me in some way, because he was going to help me get out of here.
Yeah.
So I can't help but be worried about you, Phantom.
Oh, don't worry about that. Besides, if I die, no one will remember.
I will.
Maybe you... Oh, yeah, you will. That sucks. As with the morbidness of that joke, you find yourself chuckling. And you get the sense that this guy's all right. As you and the Phantom travel for a long time together. Eventually, you kind of run out of things to say. You both have told pretty much all your stories, but you find him talking about his school life. You get some insight into the man, even though he doesn't really like to talk about himself too much. Do you share any stories of like Hammer or shit like that?
Yeah, I tell a few stories.
Funny Hammer stories.
Yeah, funny Hammer stories. Paul.
Oh wait. Oh, we're gonna not send this to people until after the first episode of the Christmas special. I'm definitely. So that means I can say it, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Funny Karuk stories!
Funny Karuk stories, Paul.
Funny Karuk stories! Aiden's the traitor!
It's not
kind of. No, not at all. Karuk's a lovely person. He's lived left. Yeah, as the days pass and you guys arrive.
Alright.
As, well, this is the town.
Are they going to let you in?
Oh, yeah! Watch this. As you guys arrive at the gate. Hey. You let a humble Earth Genasi in? As they say, you are here on official business? I know exactly, but it's me. It's the Phantom. I don't know who that is. Yeah. You are gonna let me in. As let me roll something real quick. Where the fuck is that dice? God damn! Well, looks like we're using roll 20. As the guy says, yeah, alright. And the gates open. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go, Monty. As you guys are, Strider moves forward, the horse. You hear the guy in the back say, why the fuck did I do that? As you guys arrive in the Northern Water District. As,
Can I ask him real quick?
Yeah.
Did you do something to him?
Oh yeah, you suggested one all, right?
So you know magic.
Oh, a little bit. I'm a sorcerer by trade.
It's interesting. Both of my family members have been sorcerers through the years. I know a bit about the trade, but I was never good at it myself.
Fascinating. That's really interesting. Anyway, let's keep going.
An asshole.
I love him. He's such a dick. As you guys arrive in, he kind of stops and is like, well, we need audience with the chief of the Northern Tribe. He's not particularly fond of me, so you're going to walk in there, you're going to do a little whining and dining and see if we can get a nice little boat to get you back to Saren.
I see. Okay. Well, wish me the best of luck then, I suppose.
Hey, get ready to schmooze. I'll go get some food. As he kind of walks away.
Alright, well, it's been a while since I went sycophant mode, but I guess I'll do my best. And then I walk in.
You see the chief of the Water Tribe sitting, kind of the Northern Water Tribe's kind of sitting there, kind of striking like a really sexy pose on like a wool blanket with like 2 or 3 guards near him as he just says, "Hey man, how you doing?"
Hello, you're the leader of the Water Genasi here?
Yeah, man. I guess you could call me that.
Well, it's certainly an honor to meet you.
Yeah.
I've come to you with a request.
Alright.
So, you may not believe me when I say this, but...
Okay.
Have you ever heard about Saren, the other continent?
Yeah! Oh, that place is fucking cool, right?
I believe that I know the way to get there, but I need support.
No way. Yeah, I'll support you. As his nosy advisor kind of comes up and says, "My good sir, you should hear this person out. What he is saying is a baseless conspiracy theory." Oh, no way. Sorry, man. If that's a theory, I can't do it.
It's not a theory.
Oh, shit! Alright, keep talking.
I've been there. One could say I'm
Oh,
from there.
shit! Okay.
And given that I'm here, I think I know the way to break through what keeps people in those two continents separate. And it would cost almost nothing on your end. Just a boat is all I ask. But think of the rewards that it could reap if we knew the way to get to the other continent.
Yeah! Let's get him a boat! My good sir, this is most unorthodox! Nah, man! Get him a boat! Yeah, you are given access to a pretty nice boat.
Oh, nice.
As he says, alright, bring us to Seiren. As he steps on the boat with you, we're going to Seiren! Woo!
So is this the guy, the leader of?
Yeah, it's the leader, and also is what is going on? As the Phantom also steps on. Hey, my friends! Oh shit! It's the Phantom! Sir, we are not allowed to be talking to him. No, it's all right. It's all right. I don't mean any harm. We're all friends here, you know. Me, you, your shitty advisor, Monty. We're all cool, except for your shitty advisor. Oh, why do I have to be the butt of every joke? As the four of you begin travel, the leader of the tribe's like, "Hey, advisor, Reggie. My name is Reggie. You know this. Yeah, drive the boat. I do not know how to drive a boat. Figure it out. That's an order."
What was the leader's name again?
The leader's name is Wake.
Wake. Okay, Pog.
Yeah, Wake.
All right.
Yeah. All right, let's go. This is most unorthodox. As you guys begin your sailing trip, this is kind of Phantom kind of takes you aside as part of the course of this guy. His daddy died about 2 years ago. People just let him do whatever the fuck he wants because of monarchy. So. Good for us, but oh boy, is he not popular with the people. Very bad leader, but good friend. Just yes. If I went out there, the guards would have been like, "Get this guy out of here," because when I go in there, we're nothing but trouble together.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect that as an outsider to this entire continent, I'd be, in just a few minutes, able to get the leader of an entire just area onto a boat and away from his people. I assumed he'd be, he'd have obligations. I didn't think he'd be here with me.
Yeah, well, that's what we get. Now, I must warn you, many people have tried to sail to the other continent, but they find themselves stopped by an invisible wall of sorts, a magical wall that keeps them from traveling. Hey, we believe that you'll be immune to this, right?
No, I hope so.
That's the hope, then. Let's keep going. As 2 or 3 days kind of pass on this journey. You spend again. I don't know how you want to spend most of your time. The Phantom kind of spends a lot of time to himself. Wake's kind of always there, being like, "What up?" And the advisor's like, "Most unorthodox." But you guys, as the third day arrives, you find the ship stops. As you lie in your bed in the middle of the night, as Reggie calls, "My friends, we have a problem!"
Did something happen?
As you kind of run up with the Phantom being, "Let's go check it out." You see Reggie says, well, as you see a giant magical wall. Looks like you're not as immune as you thought, are you?
It's not me, it's the boat.
What? No way.
It's not like I step on the boat and then the boat gains magical powers here.
Oh!
And I try to step up onto the stern of the boat and see if I can, pass my hand through this wall.
As you put your hand, try to reach through it. Boing! You're bounced off as you kind of are flung back a bit. Oh! Well, that doesn't usually happen, so there you go! It hates you even more than it hates us.
Impossible.
What? No way.
How did I get here if I can't go back?
That's a good question. How did you get here, eh?
here, I'll be right back. And I go, like, below deck or somewhere where I can have a moment in private.
Sure.
I cast Produce Flame again, see if I can talk to Daddy-O. Come on.
Time stops as the flame spreads and says, "Do you want to see me?"
Yes, of course I do.
You're pulled into somewhere. You look around, and you look in a well-kept room, expecting that you've never been to before. You've never been here. It doesn't look like anywhere your master ever showed you, but as your eyes adjust, you see a familiar face. As Lyron steps forward. Hey.
You're the one who's been talking to me all this time.
Yeah.
Where, sir?
I wanted just to be a fly on the wall, but you kept trying to talk, and I thought I could just... Yeah, that's on me, kiddo. Alright. Insight time. I watched you all have your little kumbaya with Perk and hold hands, and I watched as you were flung out. Little problem, though. After it happened, Sir was removed from you by the Dreamer. You were going to be flung to the other continent powerless. So, I detached my soul and put it on you. I made myself your patron.
I don't understand. Why the hell would you want to be my patron? We tried to kill you.
Because listen, I know we had our fundamental disagreements, and I know we were enemies, and maybe we still are. That's fine. I don't give a shit anymore. Because if the Dreamer gets into power, we're all fucked. Alright? I don't know what he's doing to Saren right now, but everyone in Nocturne is gone. And I don't know what's next, but he's going to be wiping out those countries one by one. And eventually he's going to set his sights to come here, especially once he's killed every god. You see, unlike me, who had a sight for public office of godhood, wanted to make the world a better place, he sought to wipe out existence. You see, he doesn't want the world to be better because he thinks it's fundamentally flawed. He wants to restart it. Clean slate. With people of his choosing. With machinations made by him. So, if Perk thought you were our best chance, I trusted her judgment, and I'm your patron now.
Well, I don't like you, Lyra.
Yeah!
It seems like there are much worse things that could happen than, well, whatever you were trying to do. So, while I don't exactly plan to let you become God, it seems like we should call a truce for now.
Yes, a truce. She extends a hand.
Well, I didn't think I'd be doing this, but might as well, and I shake.
Great. Attaching myself to you, I don't know what's going on back in Saren, nor do I know how to get back there. But what I do know is that Phantom guy, he knows something. He's onto something, I guess I should say, because these hides thing, the hide, that was something Theo used to talk about. Creatures that he used to believe that the best kind of creature was the one that killed people from memories. So to hear that these things exist, I think your new friend may be onto something.
Well, if he is onto something, then I guess he's our best bet at getting back home, or at least being able to get something that could help us take down Theo, because it seems like that's going to be our only option.
Yeah. Do you accept my powers?
I do have a few questions first, too.
Sure, yeah, of course, that's natural. Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Alright, insight. 15.
Every time you've talked to Lyran before, she's been...
Oh, this is in the waiting room. No, get out. Fuck off.
A lot of spoilers.
Yeah, a lot. She's... Dude, if they were on the watch together right now...
Oh shit! Well, Lyran's theme's playing. They'd be like, oh!
Yeah.
Oh! This is one of the big bombs that you're gonna be holding on to for a second. As you look at her, you've met her every time you've seen her. She's been this woman in charge. You know, she's like, I got this, like, confidence. You know, only at the end did you kind of see her facade break. She's now kind of awkward. And, like, she's, like, talking to you, and it's like she's trying to be, like, a cool adult because you're her only hope right now. So you've placed her into an awkward position, and it's kind of funny.
Oh, dear. Can I ask mine questions?
Yes.
Okay, question 1. You said that the dreamer flung Sir out of me. Is he okay?
I don't know.
I see. Well, other question. Sir gave me powers. Alyssa, stop.
She keeps trying to join.
Hold on.
Oh wait, I think she said is the mom. Oh, she says I want in then. God.
Bro, no.
Big time spoilers. In fact,
yeah, bro.
I just dropped the big bomb of the shot. I didn't know. Alright, cool. It'll be fun watching this. Alyssa, now you're allowed to watch. If you're watching this, now you're allowed. Lyran's back. Yeah. Joker dance.
Julian, you don't get to know either.
Yeah, what if you guys were like, playing right next to each other, so they're all like, okay, Lyran's back. And I was like, how'd they know? And it's just like, Julian's like, I just heard Hayden say, Lyran. Alright, what do you got?
Anyway, second question. His abilities, I called them latent power and stuff like that. Will I still have access to them?
Buddy, with me as your patron, you'll have more than just access to them. Because I don't know if you know this. I was stronger than your master by quite a large margin.
You think so? He was pretty powerful.
Yeah, I was definitely stronger than him. I could turn into a goddamn dragon.
Yeah, a dragon that we defeated.
Well, with 6 of you.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, alright then. What kind of powers are these?
Well, you want to find out?
Sure.
Alrighty then. Follow me. As she's gonna take you up. No one can see me, obviously, but look at that guy over there, she says, kind of ushering to the most unorthodox. Now, as I make you stronger, this is Jack saying, as you level, you will be getting a lot more.
Oh boy.
Your growth under me will be a lot more substantial than it was under Oliver. For example, he wanted you to stay away from some powers that were, shall we say, a little less than savory. I, on the other hand, do not care about your personal growth as a person or your corruption. I just want you to kill the Dreamer. Are we in agreement of that?
Yeah.
Cool. You're just going to get all the cool shit now. All right, Auntie Lyra's just here to help. All right. First things first, I'm gonna teach you about stealth shot. She points up to the guy. You know your latent power?
Yes.
Well, it's a very powerful ability. But with stealth shot, you can do it, shall we say, a little more low-key. Now, this doesn't work with latent punch, but if you focus your power, and you focus it well enough, you can shoot it out like this. And she kind of like points to making like a gun motion like this. Now, if you release your latent power like this, you can still shoot it at its maximum capacity. And as you kind of take aim to do that, you can now roll a latent power stealthily. And if you do it like that, you have advantage on the roll.
So I have to... Okay, so wait.
You can choose to take a stealth shot. You cannot do this with latent punch, but now with latent power, you can do it with advantage if you take what's known as a stealth shot.
What's the drawback?
So far, none that you can see.
So I just shouldn't use latent power anymore?
No, you can just take stealth shots now.
Seems like stealth shots are just better.
Try it.
No. Okay, fair. Alright. Fair enough. I'll try it.
Alright. You shoot the first shot at him. Roll the hit. You have advantage.
Advantage. Oh boy. Alright, first roll is mod 20, second roll is a mod 25.
Cool, you hit. As he is like, most unorthodox! As he looks around trying to find it, this is now the drawback. He is going to roll a perception check. If he manages to make the check, your next attack will not have advantage, and will in fact have disadvantage.
I see.
So let's see.
I still get both beams, but this is...
Yes, but if the person succeeds, you need to roll a stealth check for that beam now.
I see. Okay. Stealth check.
So you can get one very good hit in. However, if it's caught, you lose the second attack.
I understand. Stealth. Let's see. 17.
All right, let's see if you can roll higher than that. He just meets it as he says, "You, as he storms over to you. I have had it up to here with you. You are going as a monster begins to crawl on top of the ship.
Is anybody else seeing this?
As I will send you a picture of what the monster looks like in Jack's campaign so everyone could get scared.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
As our boy, the Phantom, looks up and says, "Now that's what I'm talking about. Now, that's not a hide up there. That's one of their pets. Keep it alive." As the advisor runs to wake and says, "Let us go downstairs, my good sir. These two lovely gentlemen seem to have it under control." As he begins taking him on, we're going to begin combat. Roll me initiative.
Oh, shit. All right. I'm rolling me some initiative. 16. Not bad. You playing some music?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up.
Pog.
You know what? What's the Fire Emblem Three Houses like? Ba-da-da-da. What's that one called again?
Fodlan Wind? Actually, no, I might be wrong.
That seems to be one. So whatever that is, we're pulling it up. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Alright. I need to make this because honestly, where this thing attacked you was dependent on kind of what you decided to do and where you decided to go. So I need to quickly. Luckily, I do have. But luckily, it's a ship, so that's really easy to make.
Yeah.
This song's so good.
It is.
Chip sucks. Well, I'm sure I actually had one from the Pirate campaign. Oh, your boy does. You love to fucking see it.
I'm gonna go turn on a light in my room.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's been a second since we've been on a pirate ship. It's been nostalgia.
Oh god, it has. I wasn't even thinking of it as a pirate ship. I was thinking of more like a leisure cruiser. 'Cause it's
yeah, well, it's a well-made ship.
That's been a sec. Oh, the same one.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a completely different ship at the frickin' at this angle because we normally had it sideways.
Yeah. Let me get a picture of our boy up there for the Phantom. Alright, cool. Alright, let me just place the combatants up there. And we're still recording, right?
Yes, we are. I just checked.
Alright. And you have movement over Monty?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Alright, have you rolled initiative?
Yes, I rolled. I believe it was a 16.
Cool. Alright, let's start with the Phantom. Nat 20. Alright, cool. That's good, he's on your side.
He is, he is.
Let's go for the creature. 14, so it'll be going last. Alright, first up we got the Phantom, as he says, alright then, not exactly outfitted for combat at the moment, but I'll do try my best. Fine. As he's gonna take aim for a firebolt. Missing. As he says, that's not that good! Alright then, you're up! Next up is you.
19 misses.
Yep.
So wait, those were both his attacks?
Firebolt only is one attack. It just does 2 d10.
I see. Okay.
As the creature...
Alright. I guess I will move 5, 10, or 15, I guess, 20, 25. And I will hex him.
Cool.
It's been a while since I got to say that. Alright. And I'll give him disadvantage on, I guess, con. Con tends to be good.
Hell yeah.
Alright, what's my bonus action? So as my main action,
God, it's so weird to be here again.
I know, it's weird as hell. I'll cast latent power. I love getting to say that shit.
Aww.
You know what?
Daddy's home.
I'm gonna do this first one. I'm gonna do this first attack just the classic way. I won't use stealth shot. Wait.
Okay.
I'll just do it roll 22, does that hit?
It does.
Oh, fuck, okay.
As you take aim for your, I think one of your first like true latent powers. As you shoot it at this creature, it kind of hits it, and like you see like a chunk of its flesh like fall off, but the flesh reforms as it looks just more pissed off than hurt.
Alright, have I even rolled damage yet?
I wanted to stay that first. Roll me some damage.
That's fair, that's fair. 14 damage.
Okay.
And for my second to be... 12 to hit.
Missing. As now the creature's gonna take its turn. Wait, I guess that'd be better than... Yeah, I don't want it to be flying into you guys. As its many tendrils are above it, one shoots out at both of you, like kind of like curving to hit each one of you. Let's see how it does. The Phantom is able to dodge it. You are able to dodge it. As the creature goes... very angry at its failure.
You overestimate my armor class. No, that misses, that misses.
I can all but assume. Alright, back up to the Phantom as he's going to once again take aim. He's this time going to be like, alright, I didn't expect to get close. He's going to attempt to back up. 5.
God, if Monty dies here.
That'd be so funny. Alright then. Let's see how you handle this one, bugger. As he's going to roll. Hitting, finally. 14 damage as the creature reforms its skin once again. Monty, are you a bit concerned in the fact that it keeps reforming after our attacks?
You know, yes, a little bit, yes.
Alright. Cool, let's just keep fighting and see maybe if that's not something to be concerned about. As it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Cool, remind me what that does?
It's a ranged spell attack, 2d8 on a hit, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Sweet. Is it so it's a touch attack?
It's ranged.
Oh shit, so it's like...
hold on, it's called Chill Touch, but it says make a ranged spell attack.
That's amazing. Alright, we'll roll to hit it then.
Alright. Please. 21.
That hits!
Nice. Alright, and for damage, that is... 11 damage to him.
Cool.
He cannot regenerate HP until the start of my next turn.
As this time, the wounds appear to be open and do not look like they're closing.
Oh. I think I got him.
Oh, great! Just keep doing that then. As you look at your 2 spell slots.
That was a cantrip, just so you know.
Oh, dope.
That would be a really bad spell slot. 2d8.
Yeah.
And rolling the hit.
As it is now the creature's turn, so he's going to once again take aim at you. It's an 18 hit?
An 18? Yeah.
13 damage to you as he takes... As he throws another tendril at you. Oh, it's his turn now, right?
I think.
Oh, so until his next turn is in, like... Would it be a full turn? I'll say it's the full turn order.
Yeah, it says until the start of my next turn.
Oh, dope. Yeah, cool. As he's gonna once again take aim at you. Missing with a nat 1.
Oh.
He gets really cocky with that one hit, but then flings and misses. Cool. It is now the Phantom's turn as he's gonna take aim. Alright then, now that he's open, let's take aim at the bugger. Missing. Alright, let's take aim at the bugger. Never mind, you take aim at the bugger! As it is now your turn again.
Okay.
As your turn begins, you watch as his skin reforms.
Shit. How do we kill the fucker? You know what? Looking at my spell slots, um, I am going to, for now, I haven't quite figured anything out yet. I'll move up here. Wait, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move 5, 10. Is this a spot I can move?
Yeah. We'll say that's the spot you can move. Very close, but yes.
Okay, I'll latent punch him.
Oh shit! All right, roll the hit.
9. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit. Yeah.
Alright. And for damage, I'll do 12 damage and I'll repelling blast him 10 feet.
Cool.
And for my second attack.
As the first punch lands, you watch as he flings back and tries to reform it as he's falling back.
So next one will be a normal latent power. A 12.
I'm missing. As he kind of maneuvers his body to dodge the next one, as he lands, and he's takes charge at you.
What is it? I wanted to move still.
Oh! Yeah, go for it.
Okay. It's 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's my turn.
Alright, cool. As he steps nearer, he's like above like the railing, and he swings his tendrils at you.
If I die in this freaking one shot,
Be really funny.
it would be funny.
Just
to
never figure out the gimmick. Haha. 24 to hit. Oh, I'm thinking that hits.
yeah. Sorry, I was in my head thinking about the gimmick.
23 damage.
That's nothing.
His next tendril comes at you. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
21 damage.
Uh-oh.
As he just kind of does thing after thing on you, as the Phantom says, mate, you're not looking too good.
Yes, you're certainly right about that. I don't know how to kill the little bugger.
Alright. You clearly need to think of something, alright? I'm gonna try to lure it away from you. Figure out some way to fix it. As it's his turn, he's gonna dash. He kind of jumps on the railing. We'll roll an acrobatics check for him. If he fails this, that'd be really funny. Just kind of barely is on it. As he ends up over there, it's like, hey! Over here, you oversized sex toy. I don't know, something clever. As the creature looks over to him. As you kind of are looking at this creature, roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Please. 19.
You are looking at this thing, and you don't know what to do. Every attack you seem to throw at it, it seems to be healing itself with ease. As you look, and sitting next to you is Lyran. As she says, "Yeah, this isn't going too well, right?"
Yeah, it's definitely not.
I can help, but you won't like it.
I think anything's better than getting torn apart by this creature.
Alright, I have access to some powers I labeled as unsavory, but it's just some interesting things. However, I can give you some abilities that some men would only dream of, but there are some consequences. They're known as abilities of the dark path. It's not that they're evil, it's just each one you take will have a consequence.
Name them.
It's just one. 2 years off your lifespan.
And what do I get from it?
Well, this guy's connected to the Hides. He's their little pet. If you can stop him, I can give you the power to seal his abilities. It's something that would apply to the Hides themselves and anything connected to them, but I can give you the ability to perform a seal on them, something that would negate their effects.
I see. And I get this, and as long as I shave 2 years off my life, I can use it as much as I want?
Yeah.
I see. Well, seems like I shaved 2 years off my life, or I end it now. So, suppose there's no other choice. It's not like I'm planning to live a long life after this anyway. Sure.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's not like I'm planning anything foolish, but, everyone important to me is now dead. I don't know what I'm going to do after the dreamer is stopped.
Yeah. I know, it's bleak. Are you sure you can do this?
I owe it to them, don't I?
Yeah. I suppose we both do, right? We're the only survivors from the entire incident at Nocturne. You ready to kick this thing's ass?
Sure. Let's go.
All right. Together! As you feel a new power swell within you. You have gained the ability Power Seal. Otherwise, or we can call... You know what? Let's call it Power Vacuum. What this can do is, if you have witnessed an ability, you can, as a bonus action, use Power Vacuum to confirm that make the enemy make a save to confirm that it cannot use that ability on its next turn. You can choose any mental stat: Wisdom, Intelligence, Charisma for the enemy to make.
I see. Is this a spell slot?
No. It's a cantrip.
Okay. Pog.
And it can be stacked with Latent Punch and Latent Power, but only those two spells.
Wait, what do you mean stacked?
So it can. Normally I wouldn't like two cantrips. Outrageous with some cases. You can Latent Punch and then Power Vacuum.
All right, fair enough. Then I'm gonna move 5, 10, and I'm gonna Latent Punch it.
All right. Cool. Roll the hit.
17.
As you swing your first punch, it misses. As Lyran says, "Come on, let's go!" And
27.
That hits.
Alright. 12 plus 6 plus 5. 9 damage. And I'm gonna
cool.
I'm gonna Repelling Blast him and Power that.
Okay, cool. What kind of save would you want it to make?
What were the 3 options again?
Any mental stat: Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma.
I can't imagine this thing has a high charisma, so I'll go with that.
You are correct. And what is your spell save?
I believe it's a 17. Yes, 17.
So this creature fails as it is flung back. You watch it try to fix itself, but it's unable to as it stops. Is that it for your turn?
Yes, I'm gonna yell to the Phantom. This is it! Take him out!
Okay, but there you go. Alright. Since he begins gathering power, waiting for his attack, the creature's gonna fling its tentacles at you. 18. Does that hit?
Yes.
Alright. For 8 damage. You see this thing's kind of beginning to slip up a bit. It goes for its next attack. It's a 23 hit.
Yeah.
Alright. 19 extra damage to you as it's kind of flinging everything it has at you in one last swing. As the Phantom goes, "My turn!" and takes aim at it. Missing. As once again he's like, "Alright, this is just embarrassing." You're now up, Monty.
Alright. I don't know what to do here. I could... Alright, I tell you what I'll do. I'll yell to the Phantom and yell, "Can you take his attention off me for a second?" And I am going to cast Healing Hex on myself.
Dope. Cool.
That is a bonus action. So...
Awesome. And also, now that Healing Hex has been added, and also now that we have Power Vacuum in the mix, I think I want to fix healing hex to like not be at 3/4 HP anymore. You can now get yourself back up to full, no problem, because now you have other options for your bonus actions, so you won't be like, LOL, let's just spam this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So for now, we're gonna call it that, and if it becomes too much of a problem, you can just nerf it again.
All right. So on the first turn that I apply healing hex, can I heal?
We're gonna say yes.
Okay. Let me roll these 5d8. Oh, that was a good-ass roll. 34
Holy shit.
HP back. He could definitely deal that much in damage next turn, but, in fact, he probably will. But, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take what we can get.
Alright, so that... did we still... Okay. So bonus action... So is this still a bonus action and not a full action? Because I know we decided at one point that it was an action to do it to myself.
We're gonna call it... We're gonna still maintain that it's an action for now to give it to yourself. But now it's a bonus action that you can do, and you don't have to worry about, like, 3/4. You can just get yourself up to full.
Okay,
and it
so
doesn't go away. It doesn't go away until you're at full HP.
Okay, so it's an action when I cast it, but using it after it's cast is a bonus action.
Is a bonus action.
Okay. Oh, alright. That
And
point
you
then-
can... And now you can get yourself up to full.
Alright, so can I still use a bonus action this turn?
Yes.
Then I'll just use power vacuum.
Cool. You cast Power Vacuum on this fuck. He's once again... I'm assuming you're doing Charisma?
Yes.
Cool. 7. Once again, he's unable to heal himself. As it is now the creature's turn, as the Phantom on his next turn will attempt to distract him, but he's going to go for you once again. Does that hit? Cool. 23 damage. He's fucking PO'd. 29 to hit. Holy shit. The jack rolls are back. 22 extra damage.
I'm down.
As you're down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As things become a little more desperate, as the Phantom says, "Oh shit!" As the creature roars at you, as you kind of fade slowly and slowly, you see the creature get closer and closer. As words finally form from its mouth, as it says, "The dreamer sends his regards." As it attempts to bite down on you, it stops. As Lyran says, "So this isn't good."
Can I speak?
Yes.
I could have figured that.
"We need you to get stronger. I thought you were ready to face him as you were, but clearly it's not great. I can't do this all the time. In fact, this is probably the last time I'll be stopping time before you bite it. But if we get out of this, we're going to need to get you safe. I'm sorry, but I just don't know if this is... I mean, is this where our journey ends?" She says. And as the creature goes in, the creature pulls back its claw, but then a hand reaches out towards it. As the Phantom... Alrighty then! As you see a bunch of fake hands shoot out like shadow hands holding down the creature. "Alright, cards on the table. I know what the source is this whole time, and I am a source user. Sorry I didn't say that earlier." As the creature's being held down. And as you are on the brink, he says, "Alright, this is not something I'm going to be able to do a lot, but..." As he shoots down some healing energy to you. Let's see what you get. You are... Nat 20! You are given 20 HP back as he says, "I'm going to hold it down! You need to kill it!"
Alrighty then. Hold on, let me see if I can get myself back up. How do I... 18. That changes. Okay, hold on.
What are you at?
I'm at 18 HP.
All right. One hit from this thing could kill you.
Definitely could.
So, this is how this is going to work. He is holding it down with shadow hands right now. I'm going to have it I'm going to constantly make it make strength savings throws at the end of each one of your turns. So now it's up to you. We're going to give you your first 2 attacks.
Okay.
They're at advantage because he's being held down.
Alrighty. Well then, I am going to just to be safe. I'm going to. I don't know how much he can heal, but I think I have to healing hex myself again. That'll be my bonus action.
Okay, cool. Oh damn! 28. Awesome.
Alright, now I don't think I can get killed next turn unless he rolls godlike. Alright, so I'm going to latent punch him now. That is a 27.
Dope, that hits.
17 damage on the first one.
Alright.
Second one is going to be 2d20. Nat 20.
That's a crit.
Hog. All right. D20 plus D6 plus 5. And that is going to be 24 damage.
Cool. Under normal circumstances, you would have not done enough damage, and it would have healed the next turn. Because you crit, do you want to kill it?
You're damn right I want to kill the little fucker.
Boom! As you fucking punch through it, the thing's like skull cracks. As you lob it into the ocean, it goes flying back, and it lands into the water. As the phantom, holy shit! Oh fuck! And falls to the ground. You did it! You fucking did it!
Oh, it wasn't easy, but thank you for carrying up the slack.
Oh god. Alright. I got a plan. Let's get back to the surface. As the boat is brought back. The wake was super cool with what happened. Reggie was like, "What is going on?" But eventually, you two get back as everyone's kind of dried off and shaken in a few days. But as you and the Phantom didn't really talk much in that time. But as you get back to the surface, he kind of motions for you to sit on a bench.
So, I suppose we need to talk about what happened.
Yeah, I guess we both got abilities we were a little less than forthcoming on.
Well, to be fair, I didn't exactly know that I had a new patron, so to speak.
My wife. I told you I didn't know much about her. It's not entirely true. There's one thing I learned. I believe she's from the other continent.
Really?
Which is why I believe you. Yeah. Just in some of the writings and things I found, it just didn't make sense. And there's something in me that still, it feels right. When people say Seiren, it doesn't sound like something fake. It sounds like something I've heard before. And I also know it's true because when you mentioned the source, I've always had that hand ability, and I think she gave it to me. But I don't know where it came from. And I think now, after meeting you and adventuring, I think it came from her.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to test you. I wasn't quite sure that we'd be able to get through the waters, but you're the real deal.
As are you. I wasn't expecting a source user when you showed up at the hotel room door.
Well, I wasn't expecting someone from the other continent, now was I?
That's fair. Seems like we can both help each other.
Yeah, aren't we a lovely trio, Lyron says, coming out. The three of us! The Phantom, Monty, and Lyron. 3 people who all get along super well.
Can you see Lyron?
Yeah, he's kind of looking at her like, what the
Oh, yes, this is, the dragon I told you about, Lyron.
Wait, you're the bitch? Way too close to the world, eh? Yeah, that's me. Well then, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Anyway, I heard you say that you had a plan. Would you care to share with the class? Yeah, it's something I thought about a long time ago. He pulls out the map and looks at it. Strawn, the foresty country, right? If any, how do I word this? They're upper fields, shall we say? Now they got the upper management. The royalty of Strawn has connections to the arcane. And there's a rumor that they've already devised a way to break down the magical barrier between our continent and the other.
Have they now?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the process of getting it would be incredibly hard. The only person who knows about it is the Empress of Strawn.
Well then, I suppose that's who we have to see next, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, problem is she's very secretive. No one even knows her name, really. People just refer to her as the Empress. But
I've dealt with Imperial leaders before. They're not that bad.
in order for her to share her magical secrets with you, we're gonna need to get you into their upper management.
See. Am I not?
And in order to gain their trust, it could take you upwards of 2 years.
Well, it's not like I'm in any rush.
Oh, then, I can take you as far as the entrance to the place, and I'll get you the job. But from there, we'll be remaining in contact for a bit. I'll see you once a month. Update you what I know. You'll update me with what you know. From there, we'll figure it out.
Aye, aye.
Well then, let's bold Strider, make one last trip together, as you two board the horse and begin traveling. We're gonna go to a bit of a montage here, because what happens from here is that Monty takes a job. He gets you into Strawn. He gets you into the capital, and using his connections, he's able to get you a very basic butler job in the lower kitchen.
Ooh.
And before he leaves, he just says, "All right, I'll be meeting with you next month to report. But from there, you got the next 2 years to gain these people's trust. So all I can say to you is, rise above the ranks."
I plan on it.
Alrighty then. Well, I'll see you next month, and then from there we'll figure it out. First month passes, and you talk to him. You have still remained in like a kitchen position, but you've begun to get some respect around the place. Mm-hmm. And from there, he updates you on what he's learned, and he says, "Well, this will be the last time we'll talk for a bit, as I have found a lead of my own. Requires me to go undercover as well. So, till then, it's been lovely to see you and work with you, Monty. I'll see you in about a year and a half, 2 years."
You as well. See you then, friend.
Yes, as he shakes your hand, and he stops and says, "I called myself the Phantom this whole time. My real name's Marcus."
Marcus? Well, it's a pleasure to get to know you, Marcus.
Yeah. See you in 2 years, as he walks away. And yeah, about 2 years pass. And this time, Monty works his butt off, and you slowly get recognition in this place as a notable arcane person, until finally you are asked to interview for the position of the Empress's top advisor. Can you roll me an intelligence check to
What?
see how you do on the test.
Oh.
No pain, no gain.
Wait. Can I add Dark One's Own luck to this?
Yes, you can.
Alright, hold up. Okay. I'm rolling this in roll 20. -1 modifier. Doesn't look good. Okay, I have an 8. But. I've never rolled above a 1 on Dark One's Own luck. It's a D10 for God's sakes.
The test looks pretty poor. It looks pretty average and not well done. But for some reason, you were given a meeting with the Empress. As you are brought forward. Well, it's the big day, Monty. I mean, this is what you've been waiting for. We've been bootlicking for these people for so long, and now you get to fucking meet them.
Oh, I don't know about the bootlicking, but it has been a long time in the making.
Well, follow me as he begins walking with you. You see this place is kind of bustling with people. There's this one, like, Warforged kind of, like, messing with some things. Like a little dog knight running past you. You even kind of see, like, a monkey with sunglasses going like, hey! As you keep walking forward. But you eventually reach the offices of the Empress. And as you look up at the Empress, you see this woman that's not like any woman you've ever seen before. As you look and you see Alyssa Zahalski's new character, we will be resuming in Campaign 3.
Oh boy. Yay! The one that isn't an amnesiac.
Yep. They don't know that you know this. Their characters are all royalty.
Oh jeez. And who's Alyssa's character? Which?
She's the Empress of Strawn.
God damn. Do I get to know anyone else or just Alyssa?
The robot was Luke. The dog was Lexi. The monkey was Coleman.
Robots are royalty now?
Warforged. Those are all appear to be like workers for the Empress.
Oh god, this is gonna be a mess. Alright.
Yep. Alyssa is in charge of an entire country.
That's not good. That's not good. Ooh. Alright, well. You know what? Good one shot. Good times.
Yeah. You want to go into just vibing to taunt people?
Sure. You know what?
Just talk about it non-spoiler.